store a function, a method. It can store string, boolean, null, and undefined. So that leads us to the lesson which I spoke about how to create a variable. To create a variable, all you have to do is to say, now in order to explain how to create a variable, I'll just quickly make a brief summary using JavaScript. Then I'll come back to Java. In JavaScript, when creating a variable, all you have to do is to say var x is equal to 2, then semicolon. Now, the word var there is a reserved keyword. It's a special keyword that tells the computer that the word next to it is a variable. So it's short for variable. So you are telling the computer create a variable of name. What's the name there? X. So x is a variable and it has a name of what? X. So you can give a variable any name of your choice. Like you can give it Sam, or you can give it school, you can give it school, you can give it name, you can give it department, you can give it level, you can give it body, you can give it size, you can give it width, player, whatever you want. Then the equal to right there is what is regarded as the assignment operator. So we have several operators are simply mathematical symbols operators that are simply mathematical symbols. So we have plus, minus, division, modulus, equal to, lesser than, greater than. All those are operators. So in this case, in coding, we got the equal to as the assignment operator. So reading over, we have create a variable of x and assign a data of what? 2 to this variable. So 2 there is the data, and what type of data is it? Number data type. Then end your statement using a semicolon. It is important to know that in every statement you create, you have to end that statement. So this is JavaScript. Now let's go further. Let's make more examples. Let's create another variable. We'll say var, let's say name is equal to Samuel. End our statement. Create another variable is the male. We'll say var is male equal to true. So I'll end it here. Looking at this example, one thing you should note when coding in general, you should have this in the back of your mind. Whenever, now let's count how many variables. So here's our examples. Looking at these simple examples, how many variables we have right now? We have 1, 2, 3, which is x, name, male. So you see we have 3 variables right now: x, name, male. So we have x, name, and Ismail. So these are 3 variables. Now these are 3 variables to you. Now to the computer is seeing 4 variables instead of 3 variables, and it's going to return an error because the last variable is undeclared, is uncreated. And meaning that whenever you are making use of a variable, you have to create your variable, and that's why it is important to learn how to create a variable. But hold on, where's the 4th variable coming from? If you check our variables, we have s is equal to data of what? Number data type, which is 2, and we have name is equal to Samuel, then Ismail equal to true. Now the error is coming from Samuel. Note this important rule when coding is that whenever you are coding, any word that doesn't have a quote between them, before and after them, is seen by the computer as a variable. So our intention there is not to put in a variable there. Instead, is to put in a type of data which is known as string. So a string is anything that is written in between quotes. A more professional definition is that a string is a series of characters, but that definition is not too detailed enough. So this definition will help you. A string is a series or a sequence of characters written in between quotes. So a string can be anything, it can be a letter, a number, whatever. So long as it is written in between quotation marks, single or double, it is a string. So this ought to be a string. So all I have to do is to put a double or a single quote before and after. So now we have succeeded in creating 3 variables, and note that true here is not a variable, it's a data type, and it falls under the data type